Man, greetings everybody. Welcome back to more XCOM, the Bureau. Where we're going to take some good old-fashioned merc and rifleman and go stop an alien invasion.
We're seeing ducks, Carter. Hurry up and activate that control panel.
This is like a big battle arena.
Excellent. There should be one more.
Shit. Can't talk right now, Doc.
Utah chieftain.
Deploying helper drone. Blob deployed. He's on our side now. Attack! We're on it! Lock the drone! Deploy diversion! Diversion out! Put up a rocket turret! Rocket turret deployed! Put a mine there! Mine deployed! Commander! They need him! Keep the pressure on him! Ah, I'm hurting here! Up and away! Finish it off! Bombardment now! Fire mission confirmed! Lay down a mine! Mine deployed! Rocket turret is down! Diversion, there! Hit it hard!
What the heck?
Diversion! Take cover there! Moving! I'm in position! Lifting it! Grenade! Attack! Take it down! Taking aim! Hey! I'm getting Get behind that! Watch it! On my way!
Unite with the power of Mosaic.
Mine deployed! Grenade, get down! Take it out! Focus on that one. It's mine! I'm in position! Healing engaged. Deploying blob! We're shielded! Enemy incoming! Focus on that target. Taking it down. Attack! Targeting! Put a mine there. Mine deployed. Launching a drone. Alley-oop! Move, grenade! Finish it off. Take an aim. Let's hit it. I'm gonna need some healing here. These ones have armor. Roger, on the move! I'm ready! Lifting! That's your target. Focus on that target. Taking aim. Hit it hard. Mind that area. Hit the area hard. Taking the shot. Diversion now. We need some rockets now. Fine, deploy. Helper drone up. Throwing a bomb. Rockets inbound. Diversion out. Mine went off. Bet I can change your mind. Shields are down! Hit it now! Lay down a mine. Mine deployed. Focus on that one. Targeting now. Attack! In my sights. Reloading! Behind that! Moving! Set up! Lost control of the target! I'm out! Attack! Copy. Targeting. Focus on that one. Firing on your target. Hit it hard! Taking aim! Hand grenade! We got hostiles! These ones have armor. Get behind cover. On my way. I'm ready. Location reached. Attack. Taking aim. Focus on that one. On your target. Put a mine there. Mine deployed! Diversion, there! This'll distract them! Ah! They killed our blob! He's summoning reinforcements! Watch it, incoming drone! Rocket turret is down! Put up a rocket turret! Rocket! Lay down a mine! Fire! Mine deployed! Damn thing!
Oh, shoot!
Put a mine there! Mine deployed! Attack! This looks mine! Mine! He's making four of them! C-sharp! Blob! Blob deployed! The drone! I'm ready! He's summoning reinforcements! Attack! In my sights! Take it out! Taking it down! Got one! Take it down! Taking aim! Attack! It's mine! Lay down a mine! Mine deployed! Deploying helper drone! Finish it off! Taking the shot! Down! Now! Rockets in place! They got our bomb! Reloading!
Mercy! Done here?
Come to me. I can show you the truth of your existence.
Doc, you got a way to shut that voice up?
Voice? We aren't hearing anything. Perhaps it's Mosaic attempting to communicate with you somehow.
How would it be able to do that? And why me?
Interesting. But that question can wait until later.
Yep, I'm gonna start forging ammo off the enemies now. I knew there was a button around here. I'm gonna say that 1911 for freaking Origins button. You guys could really use some IT on all them cables laying around. That's my helmet off.
Origin.
Hello.
What does that mean? What do you want with me?
It is not you that we require. It is the demon that controls you.
Start making sense.
You game?
Demon has been hiding on your world for ages, waiting, planning for the day it would reveal itself.
The case. At Groom Range. What was in the case?
With our arrival, it has awakened and chosen its prisoner.
It's MacGuffin.
Feel yourself, demon.
No!
Reveal yourself and be ours.
What are you?
I once was as you are, the prisoner of a demon. I rejected the beast and forced it to serve me, to serve my people, as I led them to a new world.
No, pal. You led them to my world.
Oofda!
Carter, what's your status?
Demon. I don't understand.
Carter, the vent brace, did it work? Have you captured Origin?
Origin's not important anymore.
Not important? What are you talking about, Carter?
Let him burn. He's not what we thought. Something else is powering Mosaic. I'm grabbing that.
The human world is yours no longer. It never was.
My arm! It feels like it's gonna tear itself off!
The prisoner. Capture the prisoner.
Barnes, now!
Roger. Got a lock on your location.
Did I just beat the game? I hate when there's no boss fight. It's like just a big survival match. God dang it, game. Operation Crack in the World was carried out by the field team with uncommon valor. Information discovered on site changed the parameters of the mission, resulting in the capture of an unknown entity instead of the enemy High Commander Origin, the declared target. The unknown entity was discovered to be power source for the Mosaic communication network and has been returned to the lab for study. The detonation of the prototype ordnance resulted in the apparent destruction of the facility, and as such, Origin is presumed dead. Get a weapon out of it. Didn't even have to use it. So, the human purity run, I think, has come to an end. Huzzah! The sticky grenades don't count because they actually built those in World War II out of a sock and some satchel charges or whatever you can stick into things. I don't count as sticky grenades. Alien ordnance. Barely even used them anyways.
Origin is dead. To say this victory comes at the expense of massive sacrifice would be an understatement.
The strain is too much for him.
Hold on, Will. We're almost there.
But to say the war has been won would be a lie. The dimensional gates have been closed. All of them. Our enemy is confused, destabilized. But he is still among us. You all know what to do. Press the advantage. Defeat the remaining enemy forces. Reclaim our Earth. This is our moment, ladies and gentlemen. Let's not waste it.
Good to see you awake, Carter. We were beginning to worry.
I'm not finished yet, Doc.
Good. Director Falk's been after me about your status. He needs you in the field. This war's not over yet. Feeling like yourself again?
Something like that. Any idea what happened back there?
After you captured this creature, something went wrong. To be frank, I'm not sure what.
So what is it? We aren't about to fight a whole new alien race, are we?
We're still researching everything the outsiders knew about it, but I gather it's unique, so I think we're safe from another war.
And it was powering Mosaic?
Yes. Now that you've removed it and blown Origin to pieces, their Mosaic communications appear to be little more than echoes.
So what are we gonna use this thing for?
I'm working on that part. Still, amazing creature, isn't it, Carter? Just look at it.
I'm more concerned with how we can use it than how it looks.
Yes, of course. Clearly this entity played a vital role in the enemy's power structure.
Right. So what do you know about it so far?
Near as I can tell, it's a being composed of energy, entirely lacking a solid physical form.
How is that even possible?
I've no idea. It's nothing like any Earth creature, or like any outsider we've encountered so far. The outsiders were calling it an ethereal. It hasn't yet told me what it calls itself.
You're able to communicate with it?
No, nothing yet. But all creatures communicate. I just have to figure out this one's methods.
Oh, the ethereals,
Now that we've got the outsiders on the ropes, what do you think we should do with them after they've surrendered?
That's an unexpectedly hopeful attitude, William. Since we can't be sure they will surrender, we may simply end up with tens of thousands of corpses.
But if we don't?
Well, who can say, really? If they're all truly free from Mosaic's influence, perhaps some can be integrated into society. I do look forward to finding out.
Got any theories on why I blacked out? This creature to blame for it?
Theories? Oh, I'm bursting with theories, Agent Carter. Let me share the one foremost in my mind.
Just give me the short version, if you don't mind.
It's possible this creature, the ethereal, is the first thing that's ever pushed the bend brace to its limits.
So whatever it is, it's much more complex than anything we've faced before.
The entire core of Mosaic was dedicated simply to containing and harnessing this creature's power. I haven't seen anything else in the Outsider technology that rivals it.
Wonder where they came up with that then.
Indeed. It raises new questions about their Mosaic network.
All right, Doc, I gotta go. I'm not done fighting this war.
Certainly. And we've got no shortage of new questions to contemplate.
Well, you let me know when you got some answers.
What, Dan? I mean, are we done? I don't know. I think we are, because that's back to the old shooting range. Let's just head on up. Well, let's talk to Friendo up here. Hey, bud.
You live?
And Origin is dead.
Then my kind are free. And yet, still doomed.
Now that they aren't being controlled by Origin, maybe you can get them to surrender. If that happens, we can help them.
You would allow us to coexist on your world?
I can't promise anything. People won't forgive or forget anytime soon, but surrendering would be a good first step.
Without a promise of a new home, we cannot risk surrender. We are at an impasse.
That's a damn shame.
But if there is anything I can do to reach an agreement, I will try.
Origin is dead. Mosaic is shut down and the gates to your world are closed. Why haven't your people surrendered yet?
No, Mosaic is not destroyed. You may have destroyed its source, crippled it, but the echoes remain. Even disconnected, I can feel them.
Crippled or not, your people have no leadership or reinforcements. What can we do to get them to surrender?
Hundreds of your years spent chasing a single desperate goal cannot be erased instantly. Mosaic leaves its scars on the mind, and we will not stop fighting until we have a new world to call home.
If they won't stop fighting, neither will we.
Then there is no solution.
How will destroying the Mosaic network affect our people who have been infected? The Sleepwalkers?
Mosaic will no longer command them. You can take comfort in that. But I cannot offer you a cure.
Well, that's unfortunate. If you had a cure, it might be easier for my people to accept a surrender.
And I would make such an offer. But we never concerned ourselves with creating a cure. Why would we?
You've been cooperative, for the most part. So what do we do with you?
I have never decided my own fate. It was always determined by others. Origin, Axis, a legion of commanders.
Would you be willing to help us see a peaceful end to the war?
If a home can be found for my people, then I will do what I can.
You're a good man. Wait, what's your actual name?
My kind do not have names. We are referred to merely by position. I am a Thrasofair, or Hidden Watcher in your language.
Help us end the war peacefully, and you'll all be free to choose your own names. You sit tight. We might need your help if the war doesn't end soon.
I fear it will not.
Alright, buddy. What the heck is going on over here? Why do you have a mutant in here? Did I just kill that thing? I don't know. Who cares? Mutants are ridiculous. I hate them frickin' things.
Have you had a chance to examine the new specimen?
Nein, leave it to the others. I am too busy reviewing the Avengers' thrust output.
But aren't you the slightest bit interested?
Nein, I have had quite enough of these new creatures. And I have no interest in keeping them in cages.
He's a jet runner. He's part of the Nazis. He's wanted to make aircraft better and better. I never noticed all the gas masks. Oh well.
Up and at him again already, Carter? Good to have you back, sir.
If only you guys could see Speedy right now. He is just completely sacked out in my lap. You know what? I want to go check out this.
It's like the Avenger made it here in one piece.
Avengers! Assemble! Talk to our pilot man.
Good to see you feeling better, Carter. You were looking pretty bad on the trip back.
I'm just glad to be back home.
And here I thought it was just my flying.
We couldn't have done it without you, Barnes. Good work.
Just proud to be part of the team. And it's a big team. When life gets back to normal, they're gonna give out a truckload of medals.
Nope, because it'll all be under wraps. Too bad we don't have our resident Russian to talk to. Like, have you contacted the KGB? Told them what's frickin' going on?
Announcement. While we are all overjoyed at the recent turn of events, Director Falk reminds you to stay alert and focused.
Stuck. Ever since Falk lifted the lockdown, we could go topside when we needed to. Yeah. Not much longer now, huh? Guess not. Hope not. Gonna miss this place? Not a damn inch of it.
Dutiful as always, Chelsky.
You heard the director. There'll be time to relax when the war is over.
For once, I agree with the old man.
I'm sure that's a sign of the end of the world, Agent Carter.
How's the campaign of misinformation going these days?
Sufficiently well.
What's that mean?
Well, so far I've had to cover up the destruction of a university, a town, and the biggest tourist trap in Colorado, to say nothing of all the captured sleepwalkers I've had to falsify records for. So the fact that you haven't yet seen any of that on national TV is good enough for me.
Don't be so hard on yourself. You wouldn't be here if you weren't the best of the best.
Thank you, sir.
Now that they've lost Mosaic, how are the outsiders responding?
Mixed results, as you'd expect. Some have gone berserk, some have gone catatonic.
Have any surrendered?
There have been a few across the country. To be on the safe side, we're shipping them all off to Alcatraz.
Everyone else thinks the war's all but over. What do you think?
I think I'll stay until we're certain of it.
I'll let you get back to your duties then.
Until the director says it's all over, I'll be here.
Yup. The frig is this?
How long since they went into the gate?
At least 45. Wait, I'm getting a transmission.
They're alive? What are they saying?
It's... Yes! Mission successful. All accounted for and returning.
They did it! They really did it!
Hangar crew, prepare for returning Avenger. Medical staff, too. They have non-critical wounded. And some sort of captive, it sounds like. Well, to your stations, everyone.
Yeah! I can't believe they did it!
Never doubted them. But if you ever tell Carter, I'll deny it to the death.
Secret safe with me. So, got any plans for after the war?
Still too soon to plan anything like that.
Maybe, but I know you, Chelsky. You're the one who always has a plan.
Well, nah, it's too crazy.
Hey, we just survived an alien attack. It's a crazy time.
It's just... I heard my old town is rebuilding, and they're gonna need a new mayor to coordinate things.
You're gonna run for mayor.
You don't have to laugh.
No, I think you'd be great at it, Chelsky. You, want any help?
Maybe. Let's end this war first.
It's my job.
Outsiders are
Alright, let's catch up with Weaver.
especially.
Will, glad to see you back on your feet.
Yeah, well, I feel like I stuck my finger in a wall socket.
Just be glad you survived. It's more than we can say for some.
Like De Silva and Nils.
And my brother.
But Silva's alive!
And so many others.
But it's over. We can make it. And that's only because of the sacrifices of everyone we've lost.
I know. But that won't bring them back.
I'm still trying to figure out what happened at the end.
The whole complex was centered on that thing. Weir says they called it an ethereal. When you captured it, their systems started losing power.
Yeah, now it's in the lab, where the eggheads can poke at it all day.
Whatever it is, it was connected to their mosaic network, just like Origin was.
When we were there, Origin said I was carrying a demon.
When you first came here, Falk said you were the best agent he'd ever seen, but you had your demons. Maybe Origin knew you better than you thought.
Can't exactly go back and ask for clarification, can we? Not after setting off that bomb.
Well worth the price, if you ask me.
How long was I out? Are we seeing any results from the field yet?
It's only been a day and a half, but the early results look good.
I should damn well hope so.
Troops are in disarray and retreating from some engagements. We haven't even seen a UFO report in a few hours.
That's a good start.
Most importantly, the gates are all closed. The enemy's cut off in our world, and we outnumber them.
Well, what do you know? We might just pull through after all. Assuming we can finish off the stragglers, what do you see happening afterwards?
For us? Paperwork. Do you have any idea how many sleepwalkers we're going to have to account for? Hundreds. Thousands, possibly.
Disappearances and false obituaries are simple. We did them all the time at the CIA. The hard part will be figuring out what to do with the outsiders who surrender.
Do you think they'll want anything to do with us, after we've practically made them extinct?
We can expect some of them to defect. They were invading because their homeworld was dying. They won't want to go back.
We couldn't send them back anyway. The gates are all closed.
And Dr. Dresner might have some interesting ideas.
I get the feeling that the war may have been the easy part.
We're in the home stretch, Angie. Won't be long now.
Sure hope so. But even after that, nothing's going to be the same.
Right. Alright, time to go talk to the old man and get this show under wraps.
What's your status, Carter? You fit for duty?
A little groggy, but I feel fine. Get me back out there and let's finish this.
Good. Bring up the map. There's plenty to be done.
Wait, what? Crap. Oh, we're not done yet. Oh, mercy. Plasma weapons deal significantly more damage to enemies. Alright, let's read this stuff. Oh my gosh. We got... I don't even want to do the minor operations. In Fargo, secure sleepwalkers. Oh my lord. Alright, let's read off the things. Since first discovering the outside construction in Pima, we have maintained a long-range monitoring station at the tower, and today has given us our first signs of victory. The transport tower is beginning to show signs of decay and imminent collapse, whether a result of the disruption of the enemy's mosaic network or lingering structural damage for our agents on the ground. This points to potential reclamation in these areas. Enemy activity in America's farmland has led to significant crop shortages, and combined with disruption of interstate and international trade and transport, the nation faces a shortage of food and fuel for what threatens to be the coldest winter on record, particularly in remote cities like Sioux Falls. If the final phases of the war are not completed soon and the vital trade restored, America may face a new threat to its continuation as a global superpower. Pittsburgh. The first signs of success, our operatives can begin to return civilian lives back to normal. While communication remains partially jammed, major cities are no longer engaging in nuclear preparation drills to shield the public from outsider activity. With industrial centers like Pittsburgh returning to almost normal operation, we can begin to consider rebuilding the towns and villages lost to communist sneak attack. Alright, let's get our agents back out in the field. So nobody really needs to do anything, so just send them, and there it goes. goes. Alright, when we come back, we're going to head off into the next mission. Catch you guys then. Later.